Hello, once again. I'm back with more showcases that I missed. But these ones happened very recently. The first one I'm watching here is the ID at Xbox showcase presented by IGN, which happened yesterday as of recording this. I don't know when these are going up. I should probably have these up later today, like later at after I record them. So that's fun. Yeah, ID at Xbox happened yesterday. I was available to watch it live. I opted not to because I same with the limited run showcase that happened today as we're recording this. I opted not to because I already had plans to stream other games and I wanted to do that and then watch these later. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm gonna be watching the ID at Xbox showcase. And then after the limited run game showcase, which is probably gonna be two separate videos. I think they're both about an hour long, so that's perfect. I hate these super long streams. I mean, I say I hate them, but there's usually like a huge list of games that I'm super excited for that I'm on a wish list. So, um, positives and negatives there. Um, but I like that it's an hour long, so I can get fit more of these showcases in. There's another one that happened very recently. I think about a week ago. It's called the Galaxy Showcase. I don't know what it is, but apparently they do it twice a year. And I'm just finding out about it now. And it seems to be more AAA focused. So I want to learn more about like who's running it, what games that they showcase, and I'm just curious about it. And it's also an hour long. So depending on basically a text that I'm waiting for and how my day is going to go for the rest of the day, I might be able to fit that in. And we can do three showcase reactions because I'm curious about it. There's a lot of other stuff that I missed as well, but I'm gonna be skipping those. There's only so much time I have. So I'm interested about games I want to wish list and look forward to and play, but at the same time, I just can't be watching, you know, a week's worth of game trailers that sometimes get repeated between the showcases. So I got to kind of pick and choose at this point. But if there's something specific you want to see me react to, that's not like too late. Um, Although I have been wanting to watch really old ones. So if there's like an old E3 showcase or something, I would love to like involve Court or somebody else from Spawn Trap into that as well. So that would be fun. Watch, especially like the bad ones, like the one PlayStation E3 showcase that was like super bad, but it's like hilariously bad. I kind of want to watch that again. I remember watching that one live. It's crazy. Like some of these old ones that like uh memorable of like memes and moments and like I remember watching that live. That was bad. Um but yeah, we're gonna focus on the ID at Xbox Showcase. It looks like there was a 28-minute countdown. So yeah, this should be about an hour. So we'll start it now and see what games we can look forward to here.
ID at Xbox is back for a very special fall edition powered by IGN. A brand new showcase jam-packed with the coolest and most original indie games coming to your favorite Xbox platform. Pay attention! Tune in for brand new looks at never before seen games and awesome new content coming to the games you already love. Get ready, because the ID at Xbox Showcase Fall Edition starts right now.
Hello and welcome to the ID at Xbox Fall 2025 Showcase powered by IGN. I'm your host Damon Hatfield, joined by Aliak and Jeffrey Vega. Welcome.
Hey, the ID at Xbox Showcase is all about celebrating the coolest and craziest games coming to PC and Xbox platforms soon, and we can't wait to show them all today.
So let's do just that. Now, usually we bring you the ID at Xbox Showcase in the summer, but since we're sneaking in a special fall edition of this showcase in before Halloween, why not kick things off with some spooky games headed your way soon? Check it out.
Sorry, I have to check something here.
Kasih banyak ya, Pak.
Sama-sama, Mbak.
Ooh. I honestly I just oohed over the music. I don't think this is my type of genre of game or gameplay.
Agni, perlu kamu ketahui,
It looks very
sejengkal saja kamu keluar dan menginjakkan kaki di tempat itu, semua
You get
pintu
subtitles,
psikopat
or?
akan tertutup buatmu. Jangan buat keputusan yang akan kamu sesali.
Okay, there we go.
Lila butuh saya.
This definitely does feel Japanese horror.
Langkahmu menjejak di atas jalan yang tak pantas untuk manusia.
Who's publishing this?
Bangunlah, Nak. Dunia ini belum selesai denganmu.
Headman? Pura Interactive. I don't know that publisher. World premiere. Let's pick Lodge Game Developer. Okay, we're gonna get. I get that this is an indie showcase, but like, so far, zero clues on these. These aren't all horror survival games, are they? That's the other thing. There was a horror games, which I think is from the Horror Game Awards, but there was a showcase for that recently. But I've opted not to watch that because those aren't not my games, so I don't know what kind of value I add. Last year we did something for Pawn Trap, which was fun, but I can't round everybody up last minute for that, so. Also, we got the Game Awards coming soon, so. Which I will be available for, like confirmed. And creator of Rocket Music? I think this is all scary games. Oh shit, I didn't know this is what I was reacting to.
I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit.
Hello?
You're in Harmonic Heights, Fred. The school. Things always look strange here. Find a way to get out of there.
Hey, you. What are you doing here? We're not supposed to be out in the halls at night, but I couldn't help myself.
What are these things?
I don't know, Fred. Nobody does.
Oh, don't look so frightened, my boy. You've come to a rather difficult passage, I'm afraid. The object of your desire is just ahead. Oh, and Fred, she knows you're here. Now run along.
What the hell? But what? You're running away from a cassette tape? I think this might be a Halloween focus showcase. This is definitely a rhythm game. This seems like Rhythm Heaven or something. You're befriending ghost dogs.
You're watching the ID at Xbox Fall Showcase powered by IGN. You just saw some truly terrifying indie games that you'll be able to play before you know it. Hopefully it wasn't too scary.
Well, I wasn't scared. I had my eyes open the whole time.
Actually, I had my eyes open the whole time, and I saw that you had your eyes closed the whole time. Also, you were curled up in a ball.
Okay, fine, you got me. Either way, we promise there's nothing scary in this next surprise, because up next, we're taking a look at a few fantasy-themed games.
Indeed. Let's take a look at some awesome new content that's on the way to 33 Immortals, plus check out some equally cool fantasy games right here on the ID at Xbox Showcase.
Rise again, my defiant souls, for the tide is about to turn. We'll
This game
do
looks crazy,
additions
man.
to your epic arsenal. The glaive of temperance. Thin the enemy ranks. Keep them at bay with powerful, calculated strikes.
As far as I know, by the way, I don't think it has anything to do with Expedition 33. Just coincidence they came out
Then unleash a
very,
relentless barrage
like,
of bolts.
not that long
If you crave
of a time
still
gap between the
greater
two.
challenge,
This is just a top-down
choose your burdens,
co-op game with
bolster your
33
foes,
people playing.
and reap greater rewards. Wicked new torture chambers await you. Purge seals of domination to liberate the chamber. Destroy foul effigies of submission to claim precious relics. Refresh your attire in Charon's wardrobe. Embrace pride and temperance. A bold next chapter for 33 immortals.
Oh, available today. Hello? Hello? Ah. If you're one of those people that's looking out for any game that mentions AI, it said cunning AI just in the traditional AI aspect for games, not generative AI, so don't worry. I always gotta be on the lookout and feel like it needs clarification now. This is cool. What is it called? Up. Hold on, I gotta back up a little bit there because I couldn't tell what that said. Alright, we're reversing the showcase bit. Is it Oasis? Oh, I'm like, what? Is it always Oasis? What? Oasis. Okay. Instead of Oasis and away, it's Oasis. What?
They killed our gods.
I don't know what Star Wars game that is.
The Nevermore's reach is growing.
Violence is the answer.
Oh my god. This looks like...
I'll gut you like a fish.
I have a lot of thoughts here. Yep, okay. I've probably seen an ad for this game.
Yes, my barbarian, come to me.
Ungodly, okay. It seems very
You're watching the
2000s
Xbox
inspired.
Showcase, and we hope you're having as much fun as we are.
Coming up next, we have a pair of really cool sci-fi
You know,
games that you
it
won't
just
want
looks
to
very
Let's take a look at Planet of Lana 2 and Ophelia.
typical
Check it out.
MMORPG, like designed by men.
Hello, my name
games.
is Adam Stjernljus, and
All
with
the
me I have Claes
women
Martin
warriors
Eriksson,
are just half
and we're the
naked,
game directors on Planet of Lana 2.
and
our
just
upcoming
everything's
game
just
from
like
Wishfully.
Yes,
Uh,
everyone, we are super excited to finally
this is
share some extended
badass,
gameplay footage with
ultra
you today
violent,
for this next chapter of the Planet of Lana saga.
you know,
So
kind of
let's
design.
get into it.
This game,
and we have
oh
a lot
yeah,
of
the
new
sequel.
exciting
This
features,
game
but
has
one
been on my
thing that's really
backlog
important
for a
to
long
keep
time.
from the
This
first
is
game
this is a game I
is that
the first
yes,
game is a
you
game I
can
really
still
want to play.
pet Moe, of course. And there's a lot of new biomes and areas to explore on Novo this time around. Everything from snowy mountains to dark mines and even urban environments, to just mention a few. But we want to focus here on this area we call Demoa, which is this ocean area. And this time around, Lana can swim and dive freely underwater. But if you remember from the first game, Moe is not very compatible with water, but luckily you have this strange plant that you can use to transport her as you explore the lush
Like in
corals
Pokemon,
and
where
dark
they're
depths of this
like standing on a lily pad when they
Yes,
fight.
and of course, we are super stoked
When you're not
to
using
reveal
water
that
type.
Takeshi Furukawa will be returning as composer. Obviously, his beautiful tones that you can hear in the background are such a crucial part of the whole universe and storytelling of Planet of Lana. So we're beyond excited to work with him again on this game.
Yes, and there's a lot of new creatures and robots that you'll come across during your adventure. And here you have to use stealth to get past this patrolling electrical shark. In general, Lana is much more agile and capable this time around, both on land and in water. But she's still vulnerable, so the collaboration with Moe is really important. And you use verbal commands to control Moe, and you can now control her all across the screen. And she also has this hypnotic ability that lets you take control of new exciting creatures. Here you can
Cool.
see that you can control this
This
tiny
looks like a
little
fun
inkfish
puzzle
that
game.
you can swim around with and explore the area. And all these creatures have unique abilities that you can use to your advantage. This inkfish can release a ink cloud that you can use to get past this shark. And that's just one of many examples of how we're expanding the gameplay.
Yes, and another thing that of course is expanding is the narrative. Now some time has passed since Lana and Moe liberated Novo from the robot invaders in the first game, and a big focus of the sequel revolves around how the planet has changed with the arrival of this new technology. Now in this scene, Lana and Moe have been captured by a hostile human faction that have reprogrammed the robots for their own purposes, and as you can see, they are separated and having to work together to try to escape. And this
It's
really
right up
cuts
my
to
alley,
the core
man.
of the gameplay, like using Lana and Mui's individual abilities to problem solve
Be
and
fun streaming.
progress through the environment makes for some truly dynamic and challenging puzzle solving that we are very excited for everyone to experience in this game.
Yes, and to summarize, I mean, this sequel is double the length, double the scope, and the team has been working so hard to bring a truly unique experience with more challenging puzzles and an expanded narrative for you to explore, and we're just so excited to show you more from the game. Planet of Lana 2 is coming 2026 on all platforms and on Xbox Game Pass day one.
Nice. By the way, I think we're going to be able to do 3 showcases today.
Hello?
Hello.
my head. There is something here.
Mission Control. The Hope 1 shuttle has crashed on Persephone. I lost contact with Dr. Montclair.
Hang on, Thomas. I got this.
Oh, shit.
I'm not alone.
What the hell?
Oh god.
It's stalking me. Crap, no! Oh no, 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 no.
Mission Control. Anybody copy?
Holy shit. What are you?
Ooh, that's crazy. That's like some I'm interested to know the story. I don't know if this is my style of game, but oh, what? Okay. Oh.
That was Planet of Lana 2 and Aphelion.
That looked like
two
some
really
crazy
exciting new
like
games you'll get to play
Prey,
soon. Up next, a ton of unique indie games we
Horizon
can't
kind
wait
of
to show you right here on the
villain.
ID at Xbox Showcase. Take a look.
Oh my god. Is this a... Is this gonna be a montage? Okay, yeah. This game looks cool. Plucky Squire is amazing. Okay, I gotta focus on this. Sorry, my brother's sending me just a ton of pictures of my niece right now. Yeah, okay. Some of these games I've played, some of them are in my backlog. A lot of them look amazing. Look forward to playing some of these.
You're watching the ID at Xbox Showcase Fall Edition
gotta look
powered
at
by
these
IGN.
pictures.
We hope you're having an awesome time.
While we have you, we've got some really cool merchandise available right now on the IGN store. Whether you're a fan of the Fallout game franchise or the recent smash hit Clair Obscur Expedition 33, the IGN store has t-shirts, hoodies, collectibles, and more, all celebrating the best in games and entertainment.
Just head to store.ign.com and get yourself something nice. Hey, save me a sweatshirt. It's very cold in here.
All right, coming up next, we're celebrating both vampires and
God.
zombies with some new looks at exciting stuff coming to games like
I
Vampire Survivors
I
and
can't,
DayZ.
obviously
Check it
not,
out.
I'm not showing pictures, but... Oh, nice. Funny thing about my niece, like I talked to about my with my brother. She's very adorable. She's very cute. Sometimes has like a confused look on her face. Usually when she has a confused look, she just looks like an old man. It's really funny. Oh, it's the music of my people. Vampire Survivor with a Balatro crossover. Yeah. Oh, that was rough. Iron Man. What's with the audio? AZ Badlands?
You're watching the ID at Xbox Fall Showcase brought to you by IGN. Thanks for hanging with us today.
Up next, we get a collection of games that involve things like cyberpunk football, superhero combat, and sledding.
Maybe someday somebody will make a game that has all of those things. But until then, let's take a look at Super Ball, Invincible Versus, and Sledding Game. Roll it!
Is it gonna be another live service game? If it's an indie live service game, I feel like these are the kind of ones you want to support, but... Oh, it's like... Okay. Oh, is this, I know... Should I know this one? I think I should. I might. Super Bowl global release is available today. Okay. I'm gonna write it down so I can check it out later. I'm just curious.
And I'm afraid you won't win this one.
I'm so behind on Invincible. I've only watched the first season. There's probably spoilers in here for me.
As we've become, I can make no exceptions for you.
And I'm gonna kick your ass.
Like it's never been kicked before. Where you going? I'm just getting started. Coming through.
Ready? Let's begin. This will hurt. Neutralize. My plan was not to hurt you.
making this game about sledding and hanging out with friends called Sledding Game.
Okay, appropriate
It's pretty
title.
much exactly what it sounds like. You just sled with your friends.
Oh, this seems relaxing, actually.
You can race, you can do cool flips and stuff, and when you crash, there's some fun ragdolls, because how can you not love ragdolls? You can also talk to people using proximity chat.
Alright, I'm gonna put it all on 23.
That's all? Oh, the goal here is to just have fun and hang out. Like, that's it. So if you want to take a break from sledding, you can also just chill. You can build snowmen, you can roast marshmallows, you can even have snowball fights. Lock us in! Lock us in!
Oh no, watch out, watch out!
I got Luan!
Watch out, he's right there.
I've actually had a ton of other like fun little random things to do besides sledding. You can also play darts or go curling.
Just a bunch of mini
or drink
games
hot cocoa,
inside of a sledding
or
game.
fish. People love fishing.
I'm gonna catch a whale on my next one.
Yeah,
right
I
here.
haven't caught a whale. Oh my dude, this is the day. There's also a karaoke mic in the lodge. If you want to mess around with that, that's one of my favorite things.
Woo! Do you know what is a little green dot on the snow?
What?
Oh, never mind. That joke doesn't make any sense in English.
But yeah, I've been developing this game on my own, and it's honestly crazy how far it's come. And now I'm really excited to share that Sledding Game is coming to Xbox and Game Pass.
Nice.
So yeah, that's Sledding Game. Can't wait for you to try it.
Ooh, looks like sports and fighting game fans will be eating good real soon.
Up next, Raw Fury is one of the most passionate video game publishers out right now. Stick around because we'll be right back after this.
Ads. This is the sort of like tower defense game where the tower is moving. It's not not my type of game at all, but interesting. Again, more of those spooky games intertwined with the rest of the showcase. Despite like the first block being like dedicated to it. Oh, this is like a okay, triple showcase for Raw Fury. Yeah.
You're watching the ID at Xbox Showcase. That was a small sampling of games heading your way, courtesy of the folks at Raw Fury.
Up next are some games that are definitely less raw and significantly less furious.
Let's take a look at some warm, cuddly, lovely, wholesome games you'll get to cozy up and snuggle with soon.
Well, Egg, here we go again.
Okay. I'm into it.
Oh, that was ugly. You'll do better next time.
That was tough. Shall we try again?
Hanging on. Yes. Amazing. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh. And this is essentially the supermarket simulator, but with a card shop. Everybody smells in there. That's amazing. These look like cool cards, though. Oh man. ECG card shop simulator. Yep. That's what it is.
What is Task Time? Who can play it? Is it fun? How did this end up in a Halloween-themed Xbox showcase?
Oh, it is Halloween
Some of
themed.
those questions and more right now. Task Time is a chaotic
Figured.
party game for up to 8 friends. Or, if finding 8 friends proves too tricky, 3 friends, 2 colleagues, 1 confused grandparent, a well-timed Deliveroo driver, and that guy you're friends with on Xbox whose identity you forgot years ago. Are you a distant cousin? Did we meet on Gears? Who are you? Across 6 glorious rounds, the aim of the game is to complete the tasks, finish top
Man,
of the
that's
leaderboard,
like
and
most of my
subsequently
friends
rub it in
list
the
on
Deliveroo
Xbox.
driver's face. The tasks
Like, who
aren't
are you
always
again?
as straightforward as it seems, however, and include such randomly generated gems as hit other players to score points. Everyone plays on a 90s handheld. Keep your A and
Oh,
Z
nice.
as far apart from each other as possible, but everyone moves like a tank. Hit other players to score points. Getting hit loses points. Everyone uses a selfie stick. From some of the people that worked on Gang Beasts and Fall Guys. Task Time
Oh.
is coming soon,
Yeah, it
and
feels that way.
promises to be your new favorite friend slot.
Oh, they're acknowledging the friend swap. Interesting.
Well, that just about wraps us up for the ID at Xbox Fall Edition Showcase. From all of us here at IGN, thank you for hanging out with us today. These showcases are always fun to be a part of.
And because we here at IGN are
I
always
was just
working
I
on
was just
bringing
laying
you
back
cool
and
events, here's a
cool
friendly
and cozy.
reminder that we're just a few months away from IGN's annual Game of the Year Awards this December. It's a celebration of the best games released in 2025, and it's always a special event.
Man, what a
and
year
we're
for
all
games,
forced to
though.
argue over which game deserves
I wanted that to
And
be
coming
one of
up
our
early
topics
next
for the
year
last
is
podcast,
IGN
but we didn't have time.
FanFest 2026, a huge showcase of exclusive looks at big games, movies, and TV shows that we know you'll
Ooh.
love.
But right now, let's close out the ID at Xbox Showcase by bringing in a little bit of outside help. Mouse PI for Hire is the gritty and hilarious first-person game that
yeah.
looks like no video game you've ever seen before.
I
Let's
think
take a
that
look at
just got
Mouse
delayed,
PI for
right?
Hire.
Because it's supposed to come out this year, I think.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a big game release.
Our studio combines 2 worlds. We combine game dev with animation.
We wanted to make a game that looks like the cartoons that your grandparents probably watched when they were kids.
And the rest is history.
Oh man, am I that old?
Most
PI for Hire for me is unique.
They won't even know what hit them.
Surprising.
My hero! Wacky, extraordinary.
More than just an old school shooter.
It's a game like I've never played before.
Are you ready for a sneak peek of what we are cooking here?
Oh boy, here we go.
Pretty sure I already had this on my wish list, but I'll write it down.
My name is Maciej Krzemień. I'm the lead producer at Fumi Games. Mouse PI for Hire is an FPS game, but in a very unusual setting of a cartoon. It's in 3D environment, but what's really unique is that everything you see, characters, weapons, it's drawn by hand, frame by frame. Everything you see in the game is handcrafted.
So at the beginning,
What's funny is they could literally put Steamboat Willie in this game because it's public domain. I mean, that's the reason why they're making this game.
Possibility and space to be creative. So when Michał Rostek, our art director, came to me with this great idea, I knew he was onto something.
Hi, I'm Michał Rostek. I'm the art director and lead animator. For me, this game is a great opportunity to spread with the world my passion about the RoboHouse animation. It is like part of pop culture that resonates with people all around the world.
My name is Mateusz, and I'm a lead narrative designer at Fumi Games. What excites me the most about the story of Mouse is just this sheer comedy of it, despite tackling subjects that are quite serious.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
I'm Łukasz Błaszczyk. I'm the lead game designer for Mouse PI for Hire. What I hope that fans will learn from this video is that it isn't just another copy-paste of a boomer shooter. You're gonna meet NPCs, you're gonna learn the world, you're gonna find a deep, engaging story. We've designed the game around you having fun.
I like that.
Our main goal with Mouse is that every frame of the game should look like old cartoon film from the 1930s.
A clue, a lead. What more could a mouse detective want?
So every element of the UI or the weapons, enemies, everything is animated by hand.
One of the biggest challenges that we have to overcome is to make sure that every frame of the animation will be as close as possible to 1930s RoboHouse style. RoboHouse animation is the style of animation developed in the United States in 1920s, 1930s, and the things that could be the representative of this art style is the bouncing animation.
Yeah.
Everything bends, everything stretches and squeezes. It gives us all kinds of different things that, for example, our characters can do with their hands or legs. We're not limited by a realistic art style.
So when we consider 2D characters running around a 3D environment, that presents a challenge for designers.
So unlike the 3D characters that we can make the one model of the characters and turn him around, we need to make 6 different positions, 6 different angles for each of the characters. So front, left, side, back side, and back. So when we are going through the 3D environment, we can see the character who is flat and turn him around. And the final result of this is a lot of drawings to do.
With 2D, every single change
I shouldn't have
as a
leaned
designer
back.
make to the game balance, that causes a avalanche of changes for the game itself.
Oh yeah,
If I
because
speed up
they
a
all gotta be
character,
2D.
They have to redo animations. The art team loves it. One of the biggest challenges with Mouse PI for Hire was the black and white aesthetic, because
Yeah.
usually you will use specific tricks to guide the players through certain locations. You have the well-known yellow paint that shows you where to use.
Sure,
what.
yeah.
And we don't have that because we have a completely black and white game. So
Yeah,
we have
no
to
yellow
guide
paint.
players through light. We will often
Ah.
use typical black and white on objects
like
that
it.
can be moved, will be interactable, while maintaining grayscale and no outlines on objects that you can't interact with.
I like that though.
We want to put
challenge.
alive to the world through the animation elements. So on every level there will be something extraordinary and unique to see and to experience.
Game looks fun. I also still gotta play the
The
Doom
world
games.
of Mouse PA for Hire
I only played
is
the
a
first
sprawling world
reboot.
that we were working hard on making as believable as it can be in a rubber hose style, and as such is a little bit comedic. And
I shouldn't say the first
serious
reboot,
when
the
it's
second
good.
reboot, I guess.
And,
The
city
first
that
game of the
takes
second
place in
reboot.
is called Mouseburg. It has its own unique flavor. It's a cheesy flavor, you might say.
Call me a cheesehead, but that elevator wasn't here before.
Most of the society in Mouseburg consists of mice, but there are also shrews and rats as well. But with a society
sorts of
this
rodents.
diverse, it sometimes creates some friction.
Oh my
And
god,
our
there's Nazi
protagonist, Jack,
rats.
is put in the middle of those situations where the friction occurs, and it's up to us to solve those problems.
Are they
in
called
many different ways.
ratsies?
Crooks beware.
I hope
Detective Peppers
they
in the
better be
house.
called
So Jack
ratsies.
Pepper, as the title says, he's a private investigator. He's a war veteran, and he has his own scars. He has his way of extracting information, and it's not always as graceful as you might expect.
Ow! What was that for? Standard procedure. Little sucker punch before questioning never killed anyone.
So, as a private investigator, Jack is approached by his clients.
And he is tasked with solving 3 different cases. Each of those cases serves a different purpose and adheres to a different trope in general noir theme.
Basically, the cases are starting points for each separate storyline that we have. Along the
Okay.
way, on the levels, we find some clues. Sometimes these are notes, sometimes these are physical items.
Seems I'm not the only party here.
And once we get back to Jack's office, we approach a corkboard.
And whenever there is even a feeble connection between those evidences, you just link them with a red line, which in our case is a gray line. And there's a chance that it will open up a way to move the case forward, to open up next level, or open up the conversations with an NPC in the hub zone.
The hub is our home, where you start the case, where you end every case.
There are 3 main areas in the hub. Jack's office, the pub called Little Big that is run by John Brown, Jack's friend. And there's Tammy's workshop, when you can upgrade your weapons and just talk to her whenever your heart's desire.
Sup, Jack?
When you visit the Little Big pub, you can encounter 3 different NPCs. Each of them serves as a handler for a different minigame, one of which is a collectible baseball card game. You can collect cards throughout the whole world. Almost every single level has at least one hidden somewhere, and based on that you can build your own deck of cards.
In our minigames, you can sometimes win hints, additional clues, or parts for some upgrades.
So whenever you're stuck with your current case, there's always someone to talk to in the hub.
I'm Igor. Igor, not Igor.
And as soon as you have your next steps figured out, then you can go just find your car. And as soon as you interact with it, you're being transported into overworld map, through which you can traverse with a little nicely painted car and arrive at the specific destination that the case.
This is a long
urges you to
focus
go
on mouse.
Mouse PR for Hire has more than 10 biomes. Every single biome has somewhere between 1 to 4 levels in it.
Since the story is set
Okay.
in the noir style, we thought that every level in the game should be inspired by locations from the cartoons from that era. We want to make sure that the levels will be not only full of variety of places, but also will be as wacky, as cartoony as possible.
Well done, genius. You broke the damn air duct.
Streets is one of the earlier levels within the game. So when you first enter the level, you find complete chaos on the streets.
Don't hurt me, officer. It was just a little cheese stick on the sidewalk.
You will see shrews getting beat up. You will see them getting kidnapped. You will see them disappearing. And yeah, you will
my
see
God.
that police officers aren't really there to protect anyone anymore.
Oh my god.
That was a speeding ticket for sure.
Your goal on the streets level is to enter the police station and find out what's going on to the larger population of Mouseburg itself. There are enemies running around left and right.
Yeah, I'm
You
much
will
more
fight
interested in this
enemies
game
that
than I
you
was
haven't seen
before, even
especially in the
before.
previous parts of the
This is
game.
just gonna be an
Check
anti-fascist
out.
game.
We'll
Let's
have
go.
Cops that use batons and try to pacify you with them.
Kill the
enemies,
ratsies.
enemies. Before that, the previous levels were more toned down when it comes to the types of encounters and the amount of enemies you encounter, and this time when they will come at you with everything they have.
It's pretty difficult to be a one-man army and the single hero who saves the day, even in a cartoon world. So we want the game to be challenging but fair at the same time.
Where the hell did those lunatics crawl out from?
I'm taking a small amount of specific enemies, like melee enemies, ranged enemies, tank enemies, and those are initially presented to you as the player to deal with, learn how they behave, learn what to expect, and then we add twists, what we call modifiers to them. So a tank that you've encountered previously that charged on you and you learn to dodge it when it's charging might now also enable a force field around itself that you need to figure out how to deal with. And these modifiers keep it fresh while maintaining the feeling of familiarity when it comes to specific enemies.
Some of the characters are slim and they're moving faster to us. Some of the characters are bigger and they need to stomp around. We need to have the different approach to the characters because it changes the gameplay.
So it's not just the basic type of enemy, you'll also encounter bigger enemies, larger enemies, more complex enemies, like one that we've already shown, the Viccatore, or the alligator as it was nicknamed. And you might also encounter my favorite boss enemy, which is the third wife.
Oh my god.
Once you encounter a specific enemy, you
Game looks so good, though.
choose a specific weapon.
We have a standard roster of weapons, so you get a pistol. Obviously, you have a shotgun, a Tommy gun. But since it's a cartoon world, there is a freeze gun.
With this portable freezer, your meat and dairy will stay preserved until the end of time.
There is what we call a conscious gun, which is basically a brain in a jar attached to a weapon.
With our device in hand, making friends becomes mind-blowingly easy.
The cartoon cannon, it's a cannon, so what do you expect?
Sometimes you knock. Sometimes you knock it down.
The alt fire mode, on the other hand, it will allow you to use that loaded cannonball in the weapon, smash it into pieces, and fire a burst of smaller projectiles if you want to deal with more enemies at the same time.
Weapons in the game will also be upgradable.
There's a
Oh
progression.
my god, there's
path
so
to
much to
follow
this
the
game.
player. So it's not just I gain the weapon
Crazy.
and that's it. I can also improve it. I'll gain additional firing modes to that weapon. So every single weapon that you encounter as a player or unlock as a player should feel fresh, not a copy-paste of something you already found. So our approach was to give every
I don't want
single
to keep
weapon a
yawning, but
feeling
like
of,
I'm trying to
that's a
stay
perfect
awake.
weapon for that specific enemy. However, how we designed it and
I
how
need a
players use it might be a completely different scenarios.
You need to feel like you actually deal a lot of damage. So we managed to achieve that both animation-wise and sound-wise. We understand that what players feel, it's always a blend of what you see and what you hear on screen, right? So obviously the first and the most important part was to make sure that the sound design properly accompanies the gunplay. So we have to balance our sound effects to sound pretty oomphy in a kind of way. You need to feel like you're shooting someone in the face sometime, right? We also need to make sure that the music in game sounds like the old cartoons that we refer to. So what we did, and it's actually a feature that we are really proud of, is we added a couple of different distortion filters to the sound in the game that you can choose from. Starting with a filter that sounds like very early wax cylinder recordings with a heavy distortion. You can choose to use a filter that resembles, say, 1930s/1940s vinyl records. Obviously, if you want your sound in mouse to be crispy clean, that's fine. You can opt to do that. So we want the players to be able to customize their sound experience to an extent. which is pretty cool because it does change how it feels.
Sure. Yeah.
From the beginning, I knew that this game is like no other.
It's handcrafted entertainment full of love, made for real people, by real people, which is amazing.
We just want to give the players this fascinating world that is outlandish and relatable at the same time.
The whole game as a package is exciting because every little detail that we work on across every team just makes something unique.
I'm most proud of the team that's building the game and the boundaries that they cross every single week, every single month. I know it sounds cheesy, but we create something that is truly a human experience in a world inhabited by mice.
When you are a creator, you always want people to enjoy the work that we do. So it was really outstanding for me that this idea resonates with all variety of people.
I can't
Hell
wait
yeah.
to see how players are enjoying it, what they're doing with the game, and seeing the creative fluids that we've put into the project go beyond that.
We showed you a lot today, but there's definitely more where that came from. So now
What's the
it's
new
time
release
to
date?
step out of your office, gather some clues, connect the dots, and save Mouseburg, because right now you're the city's only hope.
March. Okay. Cool. I might be able to play it at launch. It's coming to Game Pass for sure. Oh wait, I don't get day one releases though anymore. Might have to wait. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the showcase, IGN and Xbox. Cool. I gonna look into Oasis. Definitely look forward to playing Alana 2, but I need to play the first game first. It's been on my backlog for a long time. I wrote down Super Bowl because I'm curious as to who's publishing it, and you know if it's free to play. What if it's definitely a live service game. I'm curious as like I don't particularly like live service games anymore, but I'm not opposed to them. And if this is like an indie focused showcase, I'm more inclined to support the indie live service games, although I don't think it's long term sustainable unless it's a huge like surprise hit like Fortnite, which isn't indie. But I mean, Epic was at the time that they released Fortnite, you know, they were an indie company releasing their first like major game. So and then they turned into that huge giant corporation. So but yeah, so it's interesting because when it's from a major publisher, it's like that's not gonna get. They're trying to make a Fortnite because they want to have that overnight success, and when it doesn't happen in a week, they shut it down and then just announce massive layoffs because they put all their bets into something they thought was a guaranteed hit. So yeah, and I'm just interested in seeing that. Egging on what looks fun. So I gotta check that out, put that on my wish list for sure. So and then Mouse PI, we all know Mouse PI by now. We've seen it so many times. And I didn't know all that extra stuff that they showed in that deep dive there, so that's interesting. So I'm way more interested in the game now than I was initially. So yeah, looking forward to that. On to the next showcase. I definitely need to get some more energy though before I do the next one. So thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, go check out the other showcase because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be uploading both of these at the same time. So the limited run game showcase is next, and I think if I could stay awake, we might be doing a third one if I got time, because I got the response back on if I'm busy today, and the answer is no. So that means more showcases potentially. So we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching. If you're lurking on Twitch, don't go anywhere. The stream's not ending. I just need a break, and also just ending the YouTube stream here. So, thanks for watching. Also go check out our latest podcast on Spawn Trap because it was released recently. We talked about a lot of stuff, including Xbox. So the big unfortunate news from Xbox. So see you soon.